just shit on my baby?
No, it's more like you babied on your shit.
I've never been cummed inside Raleigh. I am a pregnant person.
Girl.
It's wild. I have a baby dick inside of me.
The random vagina waters. It's not piss, it's not sweat, it's just like salad dressing. I don't know if you're giving me Little Kim or Rachel Dolezal, but I'm here for it.
What? Pregnancy makes me crazy horny.
My nipples look like a melted Tootsie Roll.
Castor oil might help.
In my pussy.
I feel like I could breastfeed the next.
Can you pump and dump shrooms?
Oh my God, am I over a toilet?
Completely.
We are so fucked. Let's turn her over.
I don't want a doggy style with my baby.
This is a common birth position. Can you move down?
No, I'm up here.
Okay.
Ilana, good morning.
Hi, Jeff. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. So good to speak to you again. And I'm telling you, I cannot remember a time where I laughed so hard watching Babe. So congratulations.
Jeff, thank you so much. That is, it's such a privilege to like have people pick up what you put down. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm telling you, most of the time, though, I felt like I shouldn't be watching this movie as a guy. I mean, I didn't know that women.
Oh, you are
women spoke like
welcome.
this.
You are welcome in the room. You've got a seat at the table. If you can laugh with us, we're thrilled. It's the best.
I was blushing most of the time. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, do women really talk like this
Yes.
when men are not around? I'm
Yes,
like,
we do. We definitely
this
do.
honesty you have in this movie is just refreshing. It really
Thank
is.
you. Thank you so much. I'm thrilled. Thank you so much.
Well, you know, I have a few friends from my childhood, and they're special kind of friendships. And they're not like anything else as you get older. You really cherish those
That's
original
right.
friendships.
That's right.
And I feel that between Eden and Dawn in this
That's
movie,
right.
too.
So this movie is about two lifelong friends who grew up in Queens. And my character is named Eden, and Michelle Buteau, the effervescent Michelle Buteau, plays Dawn. And they're they're in very different places in their lives. Dawn has a husband and two kids. And my character, we start off with her single and free, and she's totally clueless to how hard it is to raise a child when she gets knocked up by a one-night stand and decides to keep the baby, and it tests their friendship. So I grew up on Long Island. Michelle Buteau grew up in Jersey, and we both live in New York City. And we got our oldest best friends around. There was not so, and she and I have known each other for almost 20 years. There was not so much reaching we had to do. You know what I mean? To really have that chemistry on screen. We really are both still have a really strong base from our hometowns. And yeah, it's hard though. Things, the way things change in life and the way the ground shifts beneath your feet with friends. And while this movie is so comedy focused and comedy forward, I think it's that uncertainty that was like sort of the drama that makes it so emotional at times.
And I love how some of the outrageous moments in here, because I love how they have a Thanksgiving tradition, a movie night. It goes completely wrong. And then Eden ends up having a one-night stand date with a stranger on a subway train with $500 sushi. I mean, it just gets more and more outrageous. And you know, as one of the writers of the film, they say, write what you know. So how much of this was your real life experience, or did you know people?
Oh, Jeff. I mean, truly every moment, everything that you're naming. Yeah, I've certainly met suitors on the subway. I've certainly eaten a sushi roll on the subway myself. Spent too much on sushi here in New York City, which is easy to do. But every moment of this movie comes from a real place. My co-writer, Josh Rabinowitz, his wife was pregnant, and I was pregnant while we started writing this film. Our producer, who had the seed of the idea for this, had a 1 and a 3-year-old. So she was living Dawn's life as we were writing it together and picturing it. And then when we were filming it, to have Michelle Buteau, to have Hassan Minhaj, to have parents who have raised their kids, Pamela Adlon, it's her feature directorial debut, Oliver Platt's in this movie, and he has grown girls, Stefan James, who plays my love interest. He has a 3-year-old now because his baby is the same age as me and Josh is. And it was really fun to put our real experience into, even once we got to filming. So the script, every component is from a real place. The way that Dawn labors in the beginning of the movie, that happened to somebody Susie knows. That happened. The crawling, that happened.
No
and
kidding.
I'm telling you, because the second kid comes faster than the first. So people don't know. And women are totally kept separate from knowing about their own bodies. You're as surprised watching this movie, I promise you, as we were having and raising children. So, you know, every piece of this comes from a real place. And I think that's why Babes feels so uniquely real in this moment. When so many projects are sort of come from the top and come from some idea that a person is pretty disconnected from, this is from the ground up, this movie. And also, to make a movie in New York, it's such a special thing. And Michelle and I have been doing comedy for over 50 years combined.
Wow.
And here in New York City. And yeah, it's just there's a real palpable realness in Babes that I think audiences have been responding to.
What I really appreciate about this movie is the female gaze that we see through this, especially with Pamela Adlon. I think Better Things is one of the greatest shows ever. And that's what I felt while watching this movie, is that honesty that's in that performance. And is she like the perfect director for your material?
Well, you know, not only was Pamela an amazing choice because she had just made Better Things about motherhood, about the messiness and the hilarity and drama of parenting, but also she is obsessed with her friends, especially as a single mom. The way that she has relied on her friends and created a chosen family was just the perfect experience to make that feel so real and true in Babes.
Well, congratulations on a wonderful film, and I appreciate your time, and let's do it again soon.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Jeff. I hope so.